Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. Time for session number 3 of the Whalen's Way Craps and the Ken Knows Gambling's strategy called the Texabama Con. Now, a couple of things first. As far as bubble craps, just letting you do $1, $2, I think there's $5 table minimums. I had a subscriber just let me know how he gets around it. Is he'll say lay 5 on the 4. That's going to satisfy the machine. Okay. So then if he does that, then he can come here. Now that's still $3. But then once that 4 comes out, like so, then he can take that lay down and then do what he's supposed to do. I guess that's a way to do it. Well, then, but if you didn't want to do it that way, and you knew where there's a $5 table, or you can do it on bubble craps this way for sure, is you just amp it up to $5. Now, everything will be the same. So I've got my bankroll back to my $5,600. Everything's the same. It's just, it's going to look scarier, but everything works exactly the same. So I'm going to start playing it at the $5 level. But like where I go 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and I sort of try to cap that at about $16 level, because then the don't come and the lays that I do get a little heavy even that way. Well, they're really going to get heavy. And it's going to look nasty, but rest assured, it's all the same. And believe me, a strategy has no clue what color you're betting. It either works or it doesn't, okay? So that's what we're going to do. But try that if you want to do the $1 one. Try laying that 4, and once you get $5 out there, take that lay off. See what happens. All right, so just remember, all strategies will go down sooner or later. The best bet in all the casino is never to make the first bet, because gambling sucks and will make that ass pucker. All right, so I've got my rack together, and this is from Waylon and myself, called the Texabama Con. All right, we're going to go 5 in the pass line, so it's 5 times. I think you can do the dollar level at about 1,000, so therefore, doing even a $5 table, you're going to need some money. You got to make sure, though, that your maxes will still hold. Okay? So when you have to do a lay or don't come. Okay? All right, here we go. Let's see here. Oh, there's a 7 on the come out. You got to love that. That's off. That's $5. And since I'm back up to this level, we're going to try to win, get up there to say $200, $250, somewhere around there. If I can make 50 with the dollar level, then 5 times more would be about $250. Everything should stay the same. All right. And there's another 7. Yeehaw for us. And a 10. All right, so that's 5. And then I just do the martingale. I don't worry about counting. And another fellow, hey, can you spread those out so I can see what the bid is? Sure. Be glad to. All right, so now 5, 10, 20, 40, 80. That's how we're going to do it. There's a 10. Now that's the point, which is a cool thing. So we get another 5 here, like so. I was going to put that over there. All right. So really, I can come down, since I've won that, I can come back down and put my $5 there. That would make it 5.10. I don't have to go 10.20 on this particular, how that's worked out. Okay. This makes it no different than what it was, except I would lose on that 7. I'm not that worried about it. Or you could don't do the pass line at this point and just do your thing. All right, which we could. Let's just not do the pass line in this scenario, and we'll just, get a point and start out with the other. So there's the 9, and we come out with 20. Then I'm not worried about the pass line now. It did its job, got me to a point. But once I get out there, I can either go in the don't come, keep it like I had it, or in this cheaper or lower scenario, just come on out here. Okay, $20. Here we go. And there's a Yo 11. Oh yeah, man. Sometimes it's gonna work out for you. So we'll just keep that out there. And there's an 11. Oh my gosh. That'll work. That'll work for sure. Okay, there's a 4. Now we go 40. And so we had our 5, it won. So then we went 10, then 20, then 40. And let's see what happens here. There's an 8. And then my last one, which would be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, is $80. And that's going to be good enough. Now if a 7 comes, we get to clear it and start over again. That would be okay too. Which is going to happen a lot when you're playing craps. There's a 6. All right, out it goes. All right. The point is still a 9, so now I'm going to come out with a DC. All I got to do, the way I do it, instead of counting like Waylon does, I just go, okay, that's 80. That means I got to put 160 out here. That's just the way it is. That makes it easy. Just find the highest bet, double it, and we'll go on out. Now, that being said, a 7 kills you right now. So if you want to lay, here's what you got to do. Well, the next bet to cover everything, 160 and 160, is 320. So you double that. That's 320. But if you're going to lay a 4 or 10, then 320, you've got to win 320. So now you got to double that to 740. We'll say 750 to be able to cover everything. So I'll make it easy and make it 800. But we'll go ahead and lay the 10. I'm not worried about that. There's already $10 on there. So we'll go 800. All we want to do is get this out. See? Now it looks scarier rather than it being $100, $200, doesn't it? But remember, we're playing 5 times higher. It's all the same. It just looks nastier, that's all. Here we go. And there's, see? This is why I've been a lay fan my whole craps career, because it'll happen more that way than it will me getting killed on the point. If I get killed here, fine, then I've got to go up. I got to do what I got to do. Remember, 8, and then if that goes, then you got to go to 16. That's why you have to get your minimums and maximums on your table. Even playing this at $5. Maybe you want to do it like that subscriber suggested. Lay your $5, do your thing until you get $5 off there, and then take the 5 off. We'll explore that way too, maybe on the next video. But this is number 3. The 7 hit. What does that mean? It means this goes away. That means this goes away. This goes away, this goes away, and this goes, this goes away. What did we lose on that deal? 1, 2, 250, 300, $310. But guess what? That 800 is going to pay us 4. So let's take all this away. So I keep everything straight, not screw up. And we'll bring this down and it'll pay us 400. Just like that. So now we put all this back. One in my rack. Let me get Oh, by the way, that $400, the sucky part on that one is the VIG. On that, it's a heavier lay. It ain't no $1 or $2 now. Now it's up there. So 400, it's a $20 VIG, which will eat into some of your profit. It is what it is, but that saved your ass. So I'm gonna pay the VIG as we go. All right. So now I'm gonna take 200. Get some green here, just so I can keep everything straight. Let's put our rack back. And then I'm going to take 25. Get my rack back so I can see where it is. So there we go. So right now we're up $1.25. Not bad, right? We had some hits, had some things. That's good. Let me do that one more time and I'm done. All right. But just remember, it looks scarier, but it's the same levels. You're just going 5 times higher. Anyway, let's put our pass line up. There's an 11. See, we won like 3 times down there before. That helped. That was like the VIG almost. There's a 5. All right, great. 5, 10. And there's the 7. Great. And we're going to have short rolls like that. You lose this, but we get 10, so we netted our $5. Okay. There we go. And there's a 10. And we do our 10. 5, 10. There's a 5. 20. Which is like 1, 2, 4. Right? That'd be 4 white chips. It just looks nasty. I know I said that 3 times before. I'm just telling you. It's the same shit. There's a 2. Now that sucks right there, and it's going to happen. But now you got to come right back, and come back with your 40, because you got 5, 10 out there plus the 20 you lost. It's 35. Now you got the 40 out there. You got to keep that. You got to keep that flow of your little martingale going. 40, and there's the 7. Great. You lose here, you lose here. You lost 20, 35, but guess what? You get 40 there. And the math works. 25, 35, 40. All right. Let's take 25. So we get our rack back. Here we go. It's still all the same, folks. All the same. It's a great little strategy as far as I'm concerned. There's a 6. And then we go to 20. Or 10. I'm sorry. 5, 10. There's a 9. 5, 10, 20. 1, 2, 4. Same. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh my God, that's the second time that's killed me there. But that's alright. And just go up just like you're supposed to. Don't even worry about it. Just put your next step out there. That's all. And there's a 7. Boy, that is the second time in a row that happened. So we lose this, but and we lost that 20. Now we're going to get our 40 down here, and we're going to net that $5. Okay, I'll deal with that 5s later. Okay? No big deal. All right, 8. 10. 1, 2. There's a 5. 1, 2, 4. There's a 9. 1, 2, 4, 8, which is 40. There's a 6. And then our last one, which is 80. Unless I get hit there, then I'm gonna I'll have to double it up again. Not that I want to, it's just the way it'll work. But you know, out of all this, I'm not hitting these, you know. And there's a 6. Oh, good, I did. That comes up there. Okay. Oh, I get paid that. What am I doing? 25, 35, 40. Now, at this point, you could start doing calculations again. Right? And you go, well, I just won 40. So I have to take that away from all this. Nah, you don't. You really, really don't. Just go in your next step. Just go to your next step. Makes it easy on you. You don't have to count. I mean, technically you could. You could sit here and go, well, I got 80, 90, 100. I got 110, so I need 115. I mean, you could, or 125. I use this maybe as an opportunity, perhaps, to win a few more dollars. I'm just going to go through the system. Now, again, you can count and go, well, that means I only need to put $125 out here. Yeah, point is still an 8. All right, so I'm just going to go, there's 80. I'm going to come out with a $1.60 right there. Okay? And again, to protect all of this, 160 and 160, I got to make 320. So I double that, 320. And if I lay, I got to double that. 320, 320 is 740. So, again, I'll try to make a few more bucks and do 800. Just in case that damn 7 comes. I'm protecting everything. If this happens, you do this. If this happens, you do that. Now, 5 times less than that would be 80 times 5. 80, like 100, $200, 160 like it would be before on the $1 one. It's all the same. Okay. Now this protected us last time. Now can we get hit? Yeah. And we have to deal with it. But we got too much money out there. We have to try to protect it. All right, there's a 6. All right. So this will come to the 6. This is actually a good hit. That'll come to the 6. Take your lay down. And if you had to do VIG up front, they have to give it back to you. Take your lay down. Bring this $80. And we're going to get paid on that $80. Okay. And we're pretty much set. Now, let's look at our bankroll now. You still got to be smart about all this. All right, so if I take this 100, get a black, put it back, yeah, man, I mean, all I owe this is about $30. So this, you know what I can do now? Here's where you can plug. Now it's a 6. I don't like it, but really all we have in risk is 20, 30, $35. Now I'm not going to make $35. It's too bad it's a 6 that I can't make more money. But instead of risking all this, 160, you can plug it with 150 and pay 175, I believe. So at this juncture, you don't want to lose even that. That was there to protect all that on that DC come out. That's all it was for. But we've won some good money. So now it's like, let's just protect it. We're in profit, right? We're in good shape. This is where I plug. I don't think Waylon plugs, but this is a scenario that you got to use your head and go, huh, I've won big. I don't have, plug that damn thing. Okay? All right. So here we go. 8 is still the point. And now here we go. All right. There's the 7 out. Okay, great. Lose, lose, lose. Okay. Lose the 150, but we get 160. So there's 150, 160, and we're going to be in beautiful shape. Now let me get some more 5s. Like so. There, my rack is back. 2, 25, 35, 40. That's somewhere between 2 and 3. That's it. That's all we have to do. While it looks scary, it ain't no different than doing dollars. Gambling in general is that way. As you go up in colors, it doesn't change what you're doing. It just looks nastier. That's all. That's why you just bring a bigger bankroll so you can do the same thing as you did in bubble craps. All right, so there you go there. Now I can bring my envelopes back out. That was session number 3. And now, let's see here. Let's bring all this back. This is for my pocket money from before. It was too little to put in the deal. There's $4. We can automatically, nobody on bubble craps to tip, but if you're on a $5 table, maybe you do that. There's a quarter here. Change that. And yeah, man. This is going to be for you know what. So we're going to take 100 now, put it in the bank. We're going to take 100, put it in excess, and then we're going to take, I'm going to take 50 this time, put it in fun. We're 3-0 on the Texabama com. And I'm going to get nickels. Okay, there we go. Now it's time for the KKG. You bet. Alrighty. All right. I sort of like what we did yesterday. Let's give this one a try here. But at the same time, let's give this one a try. And that gives us 3 for our hard ways. If we lose it, we can at least put back 3 times. Okay, we're starting with $55. Let's see, 20, 40, $55. Let's see if we can turn it with our fuck you bet. Let's see if we can do anything with it. Here we go. 7, we did nothing. We lost it all, and that sucks. That really, really bites. So now we're going to come down here and play the 2 big ones plus the 11. Really, really, and truly, our sayonara bet. And there's a 10. So this fuck you bet didn't do so well. We've had good ones. We've had bad ones. Oh, well, who cares, right? Now, before I go, let's explore that last, God, what was my subscriber's name? Oh, it was a weird G24, whatever. But anyway, he knows who he is, and I appreciate it. He just did it not too long ago. But, all right, now let's say you didn't want to play at that level. What does he say he does? He lays the 4. And then he can come down here and do just like we do until there's $5 built up, and then you can take that away. And then the bubble craps machine will say, okay, fine. So let's see what would happen in this case. 7, well, in this case, you win $1, and then you win $2.50. We'll just call it 3. Actually, we'll just call it 2. All right, so you win. We'll put that over there because I'm not counting it. This is illustration only. Now we'll come back out. We'll do it again. And this, hey, this might be the way so you can still play it on bubble craps. Of course, that can happen too, but that's all right. You're $5 down. I don't know what bubble craps does in that case. So maybe you put $10 if you have to. Go ahead and do 10. And then now you're ready for 2. There's a 6. Now you're ready for 4. Oh, you lose. Then you gotta do 8. This don't count, by the way. I'm just exploring that way that one fella told me. There's 8. I'll go to the 9. And you go 16. You could have took this down a long time ago, but you lost $5, so maybe you want to try to pick it up and keep it there. Maybe. But there's a 4. So, yeah, I would take this off as fast as you can. But let's just say, we're just trying to explain. Yep, that can happen. Really, what you do in that case, hell, man, I've been hit twice. Hell, I'll go up to 50. I don't care. This will come to the 4. Or wherever that went. Yeah. So, now you need your DC bet. Well, you got this here. It's only worth a quarter, though. We got to take 16 and 16 and go 32. But we got to cover all this stuff. 64. That's where you might do the 150 action. Come over here, lay that one. Or just add it to this one. Till you get that out. Okay, and that goes to the 9. You get paid 8 on the 9. You see what I mean? So, if you want to continue to play bubble craps, then you might think about that move that came as an idea from my subscriber. I'm sorry, man. I forgot your name. That sucks. He comments quite a bit on my stuff, and I'll probably next time I'll go look at it, write it down, so I can give him credit for it. But again, if you don't want to go to the $5 level or can't do the $5 level, maybe that's what you do. You lay that there and come out like normal and hope that damn 4 don't hit, and hope, you do it as normal. You lose 1, you come out with 2. And there's a 7. And then in this case, you win that 2 plus a couple. You may want to do it that way. But then as soon as you get $5 out there, you can take it away. Interesting way to do it. And then you can keep it in white. I may do that next time. But then again, I may just keep this at the $5 level. Just because. But anyway, enough of that. That was session number 3 of the KKG and WWC, Wayland's Way Craps. That's our Texabama com. We did good. And I guess until the next time, be great. See you, bye.